Amgros is owned by 5 regions, which Denmark is divided in, and the 5 regions are responsible for healthcare in Denmark, especially the hospitals. And we deliver mostly all the drugs to the hospitals, and we also register the drugs which are being produced at the hospitals. Apart from that, we have a very close contact and collaboration with hospital pharmacies, and we are developing IT solutions and are using e-tender, e-procurement, supply chain management, and CDOE widely, and all over Denmark, but it's implemented not in the same way all over. Our mission is to ensure effective supply and safe use of medicine to the patients at hospitals, and we concentrate a lot of that on that. There's only 8 hospital pharmacies in Denmark, but they deliver a medicine to 2,000 medicine areas where they dispense medicine for hospitals department, and also they have a lot of clinics too. Just to compare to the private area, we are a little larger in the hospital area as part of pharmaceutical products now, and are growing more than the primary sector. This is what it's all about for Amgros. We have a supply chain where we are in contact with the suppliers and all the way out to the patients through the hospital pharmacies naturally. But it makes it possible for us to make, so to say, common solutions, and this might be difficult also because there's a lot of things happening, supplying with drugs, but we are based on IT, and that makes it more controllable. We'll go to it. Then we find out that one way is the data, which is controlling the supply chain, but we are not seeing the drugs, and therefore, because this goes directly from the supplier to the hospital pharmacies and out to the patients. But some places these data and drugs are going to meet also in the end when it comes to the patient, and that's where barcode comes in. In 2006, we was investigating together with the hospital pharmacies in medication errors because it was a growing matter. And in 2008, we made a report together. It was called the Green Report, and that was to sort out where we could put more effort to reduce medication errors. And The answer to that was that dose dispensing in every hospital department was the one area. It was one area, and administration of every dose related to each patient. So the solution to that would naturally be to concentrate on bedside scanning. The figures that we was coding with was that 1.8 to 1.4% was errors that even around 30% was severe error. And it means that 11 to 17,000 hospitalizations would be yearly for that. So therefore we made a plan for the bedside scanning solution, and in the start it was the medium risk area from 2011, and in 2014 we started up with high risk area, and that was injection and infusion. There's, as I mentioned before, 2,000 rooms where we make dose dispensing, and therefore there's also the possibilities with using barcode to simplify that. And it's, of course, with these barcodes, it makes it easier to withdraw, as we also have heard before today. And we also cope with backlogs, which may be reduced, and we can observe that already now. Our main goal is to demand the primary package barcode from the supplier, not to introduce a new error possibility. This raises a new demand for a solution. We have to get data from the barcodes into our system, because it's not a governmental thing, and therefore the supplier has to deliver this information to us. This is done with Amgos has made a website where suppliers can go in, identify their company, and see which drugs they have in Denmark. And then they can say which of these drugs is there. Do they have an agreement with us? And which of these do we need or require primary package barcodes? And if they haven't already delivered this information, they can just type it in. I just have a sample here. This is a list where the company has identified itself, and they can see that, well, there's already primary barcodes on some of the drugs, and it's marked with the crosses that here they need to put in drugs, put in primary packet barcode. The data part, of course. The barcode is on the label of the drug. And here they can make another list. That's just the drugs that they have agreements, AMGRAS agreement for. Well, we see that we have to invest a lot, also to persuade the hospitals to use the barcodes all the way through the patient. But it's time consuming to roll it out, and there's a lot of work and effort to implement, and it costs a lot to get the software and hardware done. But we find that it is investments, and realizing that we can save a lot of resources in the long run, and have more time for the patients. This is damaged a little, and it's only a draft anyway. But what we are concentrating on now is that to be aware what we can gain from this. What is the value of this? Both looking at the patient safety and also the logistic or supply chain. And we are going here in I can tell you first. There is barriers, and the implementation is of course a little difficult in every smaller hospitals, especially because when a barcode is missing, it disappoints the hospital people, and patient-specific medication makes it odd and unsatisfied. Some of them are unsatisfied with the system itself, and they are not. It's not a habit to scan. Then they have to work with that, and then the system rejection of generic substitution, system error do not recognize drug, and sort of unreadable barcodes. All these reasons for not using barcodes and making sure that it's the correct medicine are what we are against, but we are working hard. And just to tell that this is a solution where there's a lot of stakeholders, but we have to work hard with that. But anyway, we think that we're going to benefit in the long run, and in 2016 we are going to have a PhD study to sort out what the benefit is from start until now. And we are, of course, sure that we are going the right way. But then we can come up next year with figures to you, hopefully. Thank you. Yeah, I should say one more thing that's apart from this. This is that we have also a lot to do with serialization and so on. So a lot of things with the 2D data matrix barcode, what is in it, and we look forward to sort out what the industry is coming up with, because the serialization is industry-driven project, I think it is. But we like that they themselves are pushing this, so that we are going to have more barcodes. Thank you.